The house is quiet, too quiet. Your children are gone, and you feel empty, like you don't even know who you are anymore. For 20, maybe 30 years, you were mom or dad. That was your identity, your purpose, your entire world. But now you're staring at yourself in the mirror asking, who am I when I'm not needed anymore? If you felt this crushing identity crisis, what I'm about to reveal will shock you. Because Carl Jung discovered something about empty nest syndrome that most therapists won't tell you. And it changes everything. The shocking truth about empty nest identity crisis. Here's what no one tells you about empty nest syndrome. It's not a disorder. It's not weakness. It's actually a psychological necessity. Carl Jung studied this phenomenon for decades. He discovered that parents who sacrifice their entire identity for their children inevitably face this crisis. And here's the harsh truth. You were supposed to feel lost because you became so fused with the role of parent that you forgot the person underneath. One mother told me, I spent 25 years being everything to my children. When they left, I realized I didn't even know what I liked to eat for breakfast. This isn't failure. This is the natural consequence of complete self-sacrifice. But Jung understood something revolutionary. This crisis isn't your ending. It's your awakening. Why most empty nesters stay stuck? Most parents facing empty nest syndrome make the same mistake. They try to fill the void by becoming even more involved in their adult children's lives. Calling constantly. Giving unsolicited advice. Planning visits they're not invited to. This is psychological desperation, masquerading as love. Jung called this unconscious projection. You're projecting your need to feel needed onto children who are trying to become independent adults. And here's the brutal truth. The more you chase them, the further they pull away. Your adult children don't need another parent. They need you to become a whole person again. Because when you're lost, you can't guide anyone, including yourself. Jung's revolutionary discovery. Carl Jung discovered that life has two distinct phases. The first half, building external identities, career, family, social roles. The second half, discovering who you actually are beneath all those roles. Most people get stuck in the first half. They become so identified with their roles that when those roles change or end, they feel like they're dying. But Jung realized, you're not dying, you're being reborn. The empty nest isn't a tragedy. It's an invitation to individuation. The process of becoming your authentic self. For the first time in decades, you have the space to ask, what do I want? What brings me alive? Who am I when no one else is watching? This is terrifying, and it's supposed to be. The 4 stages every empty nester must face. Jung identified 4 stages of this transformation. Stage 1, the grief. Most people skip this. You must mourn the parent you were. That version of you served their purpose. Honor them. Thank them. Then let them go. Stage 2, the silence. This scares most people. In the quiet house, listen. What parts of yourself have been buried under decades of caregiving? Stage 3, the exploration. Most people judge this as selfish. Start small. Take that art class. Join that hiking group. Travel somewhere you've always wanted to go. This isn't selfish, it's essential. Stage 4, the integration. This is where magic happens. You don't stop being a parent. You become a parent and a whole person. The hidden gift no one talks about. Here's what shocked me most about Jung's research. Parents who successfully navigate empty nest syndrome often have better relationships with their adult children because when you stop being just their parent and become a complete person, they can finally see you as a human being. Your children don't want you to be lost without them. They want you to be proud of who you are. When you model wholeness, You give them permission to live their own lives without guilt. This is the greatest gift you can give them, your own fulfillment. Loneliness after 60 isn't a disease to be cured. It's a wake-up call to be answered. Carl Jung understood what most people never learn. The relationship you have with yourself determines the quality of every other relationship in your life. If you can't stand being alone with yourself, no amount of other people will ever be enough. But if you learn to be at peace with who you are, really at peace, then solitude becomes a choice, not a sentence. Your loneliness isn't telling you that you need more people. It's telling you that you need to finally meet yourself. The question isn't, how do I find more connections? The question is, who am I when no one else is watching? And am I brave enough to find out? If this video opened your eyes to the truth about empty nest syndrome and loneliness after 60, know that you're not alone. Subscribe now. I'm here to reveal the hidden psychology of aging that few will ever tell you. And if you're ready to go deeper into Carl Jung's insights, just watch the video appearing on your screen. Your second half of life is waiting. Are you ready to claim it?